sum you have to define the degree. Degree means highest power. Okay, so look here. The statement is 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. Highest power of x is x raised to the power 3. So degree will be 3. Then in next sum 4 minus y square. So y, there is only one power of y and that power is 2. So degree will be 2. The next is 5t minus under root 7. The power of t is only 1. So degree is 1. Then in next, the sum statement is only 3. It has no variable. So degree will be 0. Then in next, you have to define which one is a linear, which one is a quadratic and which one is the cubic. In case of a linear polynomial, the degree will be 1. In case of a quadratic polynomial, the degree will be 2, and in case of a cubic polynomial, the degree will be 3. So you have to check which one has a degree 1, so that will be linear, which has 2, then that will be quadratic, and which has the highest power 3, so that will be a cubic. So I think you can do yourself. Now come on to the exercise 2.2. So in this exercise you have to find out the value of the polynomial. Value of polynomials means you have to find putting the value of x and find the solution for that. So our first sum is find the value of polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3 at x is equal to 0. Mean on the place of x you have to put the 0. So our first part is we are given to the p of x, mean that is our polynomial. At x is equal to 0, you put on the place of x 0. So put there 5 multiply 0 minus 4 into x square means 0 square plus 3. Then on 5 multiply 0 you go to 0. 0 square is again 0, and when you multiply 0 with 4 that will become 0 and plus 3, so answer will be 3. In next part you have to put on the place of x minus 1. I think you can do yourself. Then in next part you have to do the putting of value of x is equal to 2, so you can do yourself. Then in second sum find the p of 0. P of 0 mean on the place of x you will put 0. P of 1 on the place of x you will put 1, and p of 2 for the following polynomial. Clear? So our first part is p of y given to y square plus y plus 1. So you put on the place of y 0, so it become 0 square minus 0 plus 1. That answer will be 1. In second you have to put on the place of y 1, and in third you will put on the place of y is equal to 2. I think you can do yourself all this part. Clear? It's very easy. Then next is the third sum. Verify whether the following are the zeros of the polynomial indicated against them. Means when you say that any number is a zero of that polynomial, if it satisfies the equation of that polynomial. For example, you are given px is equal to x minus 1. You have to put the value of x, any value of x, such that it becomes 0. So for that you will equate this polynomial is equal to 0, and when this 1 become on opposite side, minus sign will change of plus. So x is equal to 1 is the 0 of that given polynomial. Same system we will do in this sum. Here you will put the value of x that are given. If the polynomial becomes 0, then you say yes, it is a 0 given polynomial. If it does not become 0, then we say it is not the 0 that given polynomial. So first is we are given px is equal to 3x plus 1. When you put x is equal to minus 1 by 3 here, so put p of minus 1 by 3. In on the place of x put minus 1 by 3. 3 will cut the 3. You got minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 become to the 0. So it is 0. So that is the it becomes 0. So that is the polynomial 0 of given polynomial. In next part you will put p of x is given 5x minus p, and at x is equal to 4 by 5. So put on the place of x 4 by 5. When you put it is not equal to 0, so means that is not the 0 of given polynomial. In the same way you will follow. If you got 0, then you say yes. If you got not 0, then you say no. Clear? Then in fourth sum, find the zero of the polynomial in each of the following case. In that is very easy, you just to equate the given polynomial is equal to 0. Clear? So now first is px is given x plus 5. We will put it is equal to 0. Plus 5 become of negative when it goes on opposite side. So that is the 0 p of x. Then in second part you are given p of x is equal to x minus 5 is equal to 0 and x is equal to 5 is the 0 of the p of x. In the same way we will follow the procedure. Clear? So that is your 2.1 and 2.2. Thank you.